Hello. Actually, is it working? Because if this is working,
Then fuck Twitch.
yeah, look at how easy this was compared to Twitch. They
Right.
actually give you the integrated like camera option. Let's see how well this works, I guess. Hey, we have one viewer for a moment.
Let me see. First YouTube stream, please let this work. I am here.
Mhm.
Look at it. It works. I can
Seems
see.
to be working. Can you try to hear it?
This
Hey!
looks good actually. I think it is. I think it's.
This was so
and
quick and
or
easy.
OBS.
This is kind of.
Funnily enough, yesterday I watched a YouTube stream by. Good to see you.
If this works, this is going to solve a lot of headaches for me.
Yeah. Also, I think that OBS. Yeah, something is up with that shit. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, because this
something is up.
bypasses OBS completely, and it just
Yeah.
uses the integrated webcam
Yeah. I think.
from our computer. It doesn't give me video options.
Yeah, but it works, which is better. I'm sorry, Sabine.
If you could get that away, please. I'm trying
Yeah.
to. Yeah, but it's really the worst moment when I'm trying to make the camera point at what we want them to show. So is it as I thought we were supposed to show the work?
No, not now. At some point, I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, I'm not gonna show it. I'm not gonna show it. I'm not showing anything.
And we're not telling what it is, but it's cool.
This is nothing to worry about. Is it still janky?
It's not janky at all.
But as I read a comment,
No. OBS Twitch connection is
Oh.
janky.
I think the camera is still kind of tilted.
Sabine and yeah, it is Sabine. No, the screen is tilted. You see?
Everything is
both.
tilted.
Like, I would be sitting here. You would be sitting here. Yeah, that's good. Yay!
This wocket. I'm so sorry, guys. Just let me try to fix anything because right now we're working off an old webcam. This is the one that Shotty gave us.
Yeah.
So our stream cam is busted. It does not work anymore. Wait a second. This isn't right.
Too much to my side.
But usually the banner should be in the middle. I don't get it. Wait, what's happening here?
Put the camera here.
I'm trying to.
Mm-hmm.
So like this.
I think with this camera, you have to turn it a little bit.
Towards you to me.
To you.
So like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has a wider angle.
And get rid of all the stuff in the foreground.
Yeah. It has a way wider angle.
Okay. Get stuff out the
Okay,
foreground
let's get
out of
this
the way.
stuff out. I watched a stream by.
No, this is
Evil
tilted
Pet.
again, Jojo. Why?
Huh?
Look, can't you see that the table runs like this? I'm just.
Mm-hmm.
This is so fucking hard. Nothing makes me more anxious than fiddling around with the camera during a live stream. I am so sorry.
Is it better now?
No, turn it towards like the whole thing. Don't you see, can you see the picture?
Yes.
Do you see how the line of the table runs?
Yeah.
It goes like a line across the. This is.
There's stuff under this box.
I'm sorry, I need to.
So better now?
Walk. Sorry. Ooh, anxiety. Hello. Oh, boy.
Is it better now?
No, yes, kind of. I don't know. Yes.
This was under this side of.
Oh, okay. That's why it's. Hey, everybody. Sorry, I did
Is
not
it
read
good
all the
enough?
comment. Hey, Danny McFly.
Yeah, so many people.
Something has changed, says Danny McFly.
Yes.
Everybody's moving to YouTube. We've been watching one of the Magnus Archives voice actors, and he's also switched to YouTube. He has been banned for Twitch for LOL for so different reasons. Blah blah. Danny McFly found us. Don't worry about it. It happens to literally everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, I watched Evil Ted yesterday, and he
Lamb
said,
Velvet, we're all doing amazing dealing with dumb technology. I'm really trying my best, but I'm not that good. I lose my calm so easily. It's-
but if
Woo!
YouTube works better, then YouTube it is.
this has been like even logging onto Twitch to just get to the channel manager where we can
Yeah.
change the name of the stream.
Yeah,
It takes me 2 minutes of
I think
like
it's good.
shit in my face. Oh, you want to see this? Want to read a tutorial on how to write ads and implement
No.
whatever fucking bullshit Twitch wants? Fuck the website.
Well,
Honestly,
That's-
we're migrating. I'm just calling. You know what? 2024, 2024. We're migrating to YouTube. Fuck YouTube too, by the way, but fuck Twitch even more. Not about the sexy meta. I'm not about that whole. I'm done. I am done with that website and all the little bullshit that comes along with it. So if we lose people because they usually watch us on Twitch and we had all our contacts on Twitch,
You know what we will do? We will put up a video with only a still. It says, we are now on YouTube,
yeah.
until they ban us.
I mean, you got the sexy meta covered. Thank you, Danny. I worked hard on these milkers.
He's the most sexy person I know.
An idiot.
Yes, but I love you.
And you're a bad liar, but I love you.
No. That is not a lie. You are.
I'm just glad if we can live stream again because I actually had some shit that I wanted to get off my chest and say, you know,
Let's put this to the
thank
side.
you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this seems to be working.
Very good.
If you could do us a favor, if you know anyone that used to used to watch us on Twitch, for the few people that there are, I mean, we're like 20. If you know somebody who used to watch us or that you know that watched us together with you, I will send out a message, but usually my messages have very, very little reach. Just inform people that we're here. If anyone, for some godforsaken reason, is still interested in watching us literally be miserable. Thank you so much. I'll eat this later. Thank you. It's a cookie. Yay. Yeah, and Grimsy just refreshed his Twitch sub. Yeah, all the Twitch sub, all the points, all that shit. I don't know.
I'm so sorry.
About what?
The Grim just refreshed his.
I mean, I really appreciate it. The money is still appreciated. It's if he gives it to us via Twitch or directly, I don't really appreciate it. Yeah. Let's eat. Maybe I'll feel a little bit more calm. Subway cookies are the best because they're 90% sugar and 1% regret. Make that 50% regret and 50% sugar and fat.
Maybe thirds.
Because you could literally grease a wall up with one of those cookies and make it see-through. Like Homer Simpson, it's like Bart Simpson in that one episode with the fish burger. They're so greasy. I let one sit on a napkin for an hour or two once, and the napkin was soaked, like drenched in butter.
I mean, there is a reason.
Just drenched
There
in
is a
butter.
reason they are so delicious.
Yes, I know. It's just, if people really, really like heroin, do you put heroin in everything? No, you're very careful. You only put a little bit of heroin into everything, so people get addicted and stay alive for many years to consume, and that's how you get an opiate crisis.
True. Okay, so I'm. Excuse me.
What is
for
a
second.
dono?
Huh?
John said, if you guys are going to continue to stream on YouTube, look into setting up super chat for donos.
Donations.
Oh,
Yeah, we will
told
do
someone
that
who's lurking.
because I think we already have.
Thank you, Sabine.
The option of monetization on YouTube because we have like 100 followers.
I think we can make that happen.
We can make that happen. Just move everything to. But let's see.
Hey, at least it's working. You know, all I want to do is be able to sit here.
Grim just sent me a picture. This something.
Oh
my God,
Oh, you're so
need to-
cute.
I need to
Oh,
show
that's so
you. Grim
adorable.
just sent me a
You
message.
can put it in the chat. Can you upload it? You can't see that from that. Yeah, that.
I
That's-
think you can see.
That is so good. Suika,
Yeah.
hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
thank
it
you.
does. It sums it up. It really does.
Wow. I mean, it's working. That's all I wanted it to do. And it took me like 5 minutes to set up. From the moment Sabina said, Suika is a melon in Japanese. Ooh, Danny has been learning. Had to log into YouTube. Jesus. We just went to Japan.
Oh,
with.
it's Tsuya.
Is it
Ooh.
Oh, it's Tsuya.
Hello,
Ooh.
Tsuya. I'm sorry, Tsuya, for making you log into YouTube.
Very sorry.
Uh,
We just went to Japan. Jojo and I and Danny and Amy, Amy Double D and Danny McFly and us, we went to Japan for a week. And boy, what a week that was. We did everything. I don't know. I mean, I know why, because Amy and Danny planned the shit out of that week, like in a good way. So much activities, so much to see, like so much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the backseat? Hey, Steiner, hello. That's nice. Kim, been a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you. Oh, Glam Velvet is Aaron. Oh, thank you, Aaron. Thank you.
Glam Velvet.
You will,
Glam X Velvet.
you'll have to
Like
reacquaint me with all your usernames if we're gonna keep doing this here.
Right.
And I was very proud. I made a YouTube account before I had that nickname. So we basically zoomed through Japan at high speeds, thanks to the high speed train as well. But we went to Kyoto, we saw Yokohama, we spent a few days in Tokyo, we went to the mountainous region of Hakone, which is very nice. And what I was about to say is why I was kind of proud is because I was able to use my non-existent Japanese skills a few times to ask like basic questions, but I was so proud. Even going to a grocery store and just getting an order in and being able to ascertain if somebody asked me for either a credit card or if I wanted a grocery bag, and just being able to be like, oh, I'm sorry, sir, what is that over there? And then getting an answer that you could understand is really, really nice. I honestly didn't think we would be able to, like, with a mixture of Google Translate and anime knowledge, we basically survived for a week in Japan. Also, very impolitely at pointing at things and asking people for help multiple times. So, can you still change your name on YouTube? I guess you can. I'm not sure. I'm John. Yeah, that's the one I had a hard time with, John. Speaking of having a hard time, you would probably hear us talk about our friend Jess a couple of times in the next few weeks if you want to keep watching us, because we have not found a way to deal with that situation in a constructive way yet. We're still very much grieving, as most of our friends are. Honestly, I'm not ready for it. I tried. I'm trying. Don't want to make this just. She's still with us. Of course she is. I mean, she's wielding the banhammer, and
you know she would be so angry at us.
She would be fucking angry.
She would be furious.
She would be furious. We should probably not make a big deal out of it. But I'm just saying, if we're not going to make a big deal out of it, you're going to get it in small portions over the course of probably some time. Just know, if you don't know what we're talking about, a very good friend and moderator, our moderator and very, very good friend has passed away.
That girl Maxwell.
And we are not dealing with it. I mean, we're dealing with it the best way we can, as we all can, but it's just shitty. Or not. Yeah, that's that. I hope you all got called out for that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep making her mad by being sad, but
Yeah.
I'm also gonna honor her memory and be like, get on with it. So y'all were meant. Oh,
Now I'm crying.
can I get a hug? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought this up. I had to. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's been a lot. A lot of things have happened since last we streamed.
It's so much. Yeah. Jess would want us to be fine. Yeah.
Of course you would. Like, it's not an option to not do that. So
No.
we're gonna come visit you in Huntville this year.
However,
We are gonna do our best to
yeah.
whatever it is. I don't fucking know. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, there is not much you can say.
Uh,
It will get better.
yeah. Yeah. Just miss her. Sucks being so far away. It sucks. Sucks. Everything. This just sucks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Tsuya.
I'm
I
sorry.
made it over. Thank you. Thank you, Tsuya. I did make a double soup. Ah, damn it. There's nothing like crying live on stream.
Nope, that's what we do here, apparently.
Hi, Daisy.
Hey, Daisy.
Ah, great. I can hear her right now calling us a bunch of bitches. Yes,
Yeah.
but also, she would absolutely accept if we said, like, you're not the boss of me, and I'm gonna cry when I'm gonna cry, and you cannot do anything. Ha!
I'm
So-
gonna be sad about your passing as much as I want. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, this was.
It's going to be fine.
Yeah. That's why I said we're not gonna.
It will not be.
You're gonna get it in small doses. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I will. I have to eat now because
Yeah,
I'm almost.
God
Or I will
damn
kill over.
that.
You tell her, guys. Oh yeah, we will.
Well, that brings me to my favorite quote from my favorite character, Scruffy Janitor. Seconded.
Oh, Scruffy.
No, it just.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Hey, Reinhard.
Yeah, we'll do that, definitely. The trip looked amazing. It was amazing. As I said, Amy and Danny really, really outdid themselves on planning. Favorite part of the trip? You want to go first? I can get a bite in without getting tears and snot all over it.
Hard to say, to be honest. I think it was meat on a stick.
Mm. Care to
Or
explain?
food on a stick in general.
The high quality of food on a stick in Japan is something
And
to behold.
soup, warm soup out of a vending machine. There's so much Austria could learn. Hey, range of so many people. I love this. Meat on a stick on a random corner store was so good.
Yeah. So Japan tried to kill us on several occasions. First of all, and less less documented than the earthquake that we witnessed in Tokyo Disney Sea was the bus ride up Hakone Valley, Hakone Ravine, you could say, to get to our photo shoot on top of the mountain.
It was beautiful, and I was nauseous when we were up
So
there.
one day we decided we want to spend outside of Tokyo, and so we planned to go to the Suicide Forest, so Aokigahara, which is on the northeastern side of Mount Fuji. Basically, it's on the other side of the mountain coming from Tokyo, and you would have to travel by bus and train, and there just was no way to get there. Everything was booked completely because people were traveling home for the holidays. So our second option turned out to be Hakone Valley, which is a little bit to the west of Tokyo. It's a mountainous region. It's like a mountaintop. There is a lake on there. There's an active volcano. So it's an onsen, a thermal. It's a region that's full of thermal baths, and we only visited for a half a day basically. But we got to drive up the mountain, which was very adventurous. That bus could have left the road at any second, but it was literally going in serpentines up the mountain. It was wild. I don't have motion. I don't feel motion sickness, but Jojo and Amy definitely did.
Despite drama, I mean, still, it was a challenge. Yes, Erin, me too. I want to go to an onsen too.
We spent half a day up on the mountain, walking through a temple, a forest full of individually crafted Buddha statues, all in different poses, some in very fun, imaginative poses, a lot of them just very interesting. We did a photo shoot there. We spent some time just in a beautiful setting, enjoying the mountain air. And when you drive back down, you reach the station where the Shinkansen arrives, and that whole town is just one food stall and a restaurant after another.
And some souvenir shops.
And souvenir shops, okay. Because the Japanese really, really seem to enjoy going places, even for short trips, and bringing back stuff. I mean, it's kind of like here in Austria as well.
It was a normal train.
Yeah,
it was not the Shinkansen. I mean.
Oh no, it was the romance. I'm sorry, it wasn't.
It's called romance train because that's where people go to fuck.
So our man in Japan, our friend Guillermo, who Amy Amy booked for a photo shoot, told us that is so this is a tidbit from a man living in Japan, has been living in Japan for 10 years almost. So if people in Tokyo date each other, but they don't really live together, or maybe they do live together, but maybe they
live with family and everything.
And there's not a lot of privacy because it's tiny houses, tiny apartments, shoeboxes sometimes, literally, not literally, but figuratively. And there is the option of going, to be more intimate or private with each other to a love hotel, which can be pretty pricey, but sometimes can still be seen as sort of a cheap getaway to bang. So if you really want to seal the deal, apparently you bring your baby girl or your baby boy 2 hours away from Tokyo to Hakone, rent a room at a ryokan or an onsen, and that's where you basically
make the small Japanese.
That's where you
or
that's where you do the horizontal mambo, the horizontal limbo, whatever you want to call it. I call tango. It disgusting. Horizontal tango, whatever you call, like whatever you crazy kids would call that. So that was very interesting. The funny thing is, tattoos are definitely a no-go in most onsen. Although I have heard that in that region, it is sort of, they don't like to see it, but they won't say no, especially if you book a, because in a ryokan or in an onsen, you usually, if it's not a public, like open, whatever, air onsen, you book times at an onsen to be there by yourself or with your partner or whatever. So mambo number, yeah. She or Hashi is a bridge representative of the causes. It's Asukai Kiyompashi. Thank you, Sabina. Hey, Bim! So if you want to see Japan from a very funny standpoint, watch James May, Our Man in Japan, of one of the funniest things you can see if you want to, see Japan through the lens of a British TV host who is very much awkward but appreciative of what he's seeing. It's not Logan Paul. It's definitely jeez. The fuck train. They don't call it the fuck train, Tsuya. The train to Hakone is called
Romance.
the Romance line, I think.
Or romance.
I think the Romance line or Romance train. It's
something like that. But it literally calls it.
It's and the seats are arranged so that there's they're paired, but they have a lot of space in between. So it's very much designed for Romance train. Thank you. For people to, get some private time away from, I don't know, being a Pokemon trainer, whatever Japanese people do. I don't fucking know. Express Romance card, Jesus Christ.
Actually, it's called Fancy. Yes. It's called Limited Express.
Is that Otterton? So the legend goes.
Has the prophecy foretold? Well, OBS and Twitch in combination are very, very uncooperative. So
Thank you so much for making the merge. Actually, we have more viewers now than we usually have on Twitch.
well,
Business account, let's go. What are we going to do today except mouth off? I was going to show you a new sculpt, Jakob. A new sculpt I've been working on that's going to be for a project which I had forgotten that I had signed an NDA for, because I thought in my mind it was still...
Because we talked about it, right?
I thought it was going to be, you can show your progress. So I was like, this is perfect. I can show this.
The thing is, I am not entirely sure because I read the NDA.
Maybe we should clear it up, yes. Maybe because I'm still working on a blueprint, maybe we shouldn't be. The thing is, I'm pretty proud of what I've been doing. Sabine and Dražen have seen it this weekend. If you remember the brief VR live stream that we did a while ago, if you remember Dear God, I'm not going to say that I'm working on Dear God, but it's Dear God related. It's in the same pantheon, you could say.
Yeah.
Sort of the Hades of the Dear God universe.
Oh, NDAs. Tell me more at your own peril. Yes.
Oh, the Monster Hunter Cafe was lit as fuck. Actually, it was not. Actually, it was kind of like, you guys don't know how good you have it, because that cafe, the decor, everything was very cool. The food was actually good. They had Monster Hunter on tap. You could play Monster Hunter. They had events for your phone game, for your Switch, or if you played on PlayStation, on Steam. So there was something for everybody there. The only problem is, and that is of course very Japanese, you get a time slot of 2 hours, which seems like a long time, but if you could just hang out there to play Monster Hunter with friends, the place is not inviting you to stay, even the way the tables are arranged. It's not a bar, it's very much like a themed place where you go and eat your food and you get the fuck out. But it was very nice.
And Final Fantasy Cafe on the other hand was very low effort, that's true.
But there I felt like you could have spent more time. It was more inviting and comfy. Although I don't play Final Fantasy 14, so I have no fucking clue what that shit was about. I thought it was more of a general Square Enix cafe, but it's not. But it was still very nice, and that fat chocobo bun was adorable.
And you stepped it appropriately.
Like Caligula. When in Rome, bang Caligula. The Monster Hunter Cafe, the costumes, you can really tell the quality of those costumes increased when Monster Hunter World was released, because those costumes are just basically like screen accurate costumes from Monster Hunter World, which was a Womble reference detected. Of course, I love Soviet Womble. Who doesn't? And also, when in Rome, bang Caligula. Size crazy girlfriend. What was I about to say? yeah, the food was good. The props were really cool. Nice interactivity. I wish there was a Monster Hunter cafe in every city so I could hang out there, basically like Starbucks. The food was just very surprisingly good. Like I want to recreate the meatloaf on the bone that they served. It's
Yeah.
really really good. Definitely fun. So Japan, great fun. You will probably hear more from it during the next few streams. We enjoyed it a lot. More things will come to mind, definitely. What else happened? We came back from Japan, and I was really gearing up to get back into work. We have a new project. We have some orders we need to get to, and quick question: are the palicos preparing the meals? Sadly, it's humans apparently, but they had two palicos, basically guarding the doors. So, but yeah, that is a very that should be an offense that should not be forgiven. I'm sorry.
I think I lost my cup of water.
I brought that yesterday. I don't know if you have it here actually.
No. I came downstairs with a cup of water in hand, and I have no clue where it is.
Fridge
But why would I put it in the?
to keep it cool. I don't know. You're asking me questions that I don't know the answer to.
Yeah. I put it somewhere. I will find out.
I can tell you what Danny McFly's favorite part was of the Japan trip.
Yes. Oh yes.
You wanna say it, Danny, or should we? Because we went all the way to Yokohama, out in the boondocks of Yokohama, 2 hours away or an hour of whatever, bunch of time away from Tokyo, to hang out with some very, very special rodents. Capybaras, you're right. Harry, if you start playing Monster Hunter World on PC, please let me know, because I've been aching to find a reason to buy it, because I played it on Xbox, but I really just want to replay it, but I don't
Yes.
want to play it completely alone. So yeah, JoJo's capybara videos were
Yes.
adorable. So the Capyblappies were worth the trip to Yokohama. It was worth almost getting stranded in the middle of. You play Monster Hunter on PC, Sunrise or World? Because I'm definitely interested in World. We will have to talk, but I just let me know, because I'd like to join you guys. Cappies are big. Cappies are big boys. They are chunky. Okay, Daisy, then we will play. They are chunky boys, and they have tempers. They're not like, they are chill in the sense that as long as you leave them to their, to their dealings, they're chill. But I can see those rodents getting pretty rowdy if disturbed, because they're big boys. They have sharp teeth. Like those front teeth are sharp as hell. One tried to, I gave one a piece of. I bought some sugar cane. So you go to the capybara cafe. It is some guy's basement, basically.
It's
Or like a small.
It's like an office / storage room.
It's completely destroyed. Like the floor is all ripped up from the cappies. Tippy tappies. Everything is chewed on, but they are, imagine the inside of a guinea pig stall just magnified to the size of capybaras. Yeah. That's what it looked and felt in there. That being said, the owner, very nice, very fun, very socially awkward, which I personally enjoy. Like if somebody is socially awkward, I can just, I'm totally fine with trying to, being respectful and acquiesce and be not too push, just being kind to people who I'm noticing have trouble interacting with others. Austrian man mugged by capybaras, scientists baffled.
Mugged by capybaras, scientists baffled.
Yeah.
Game could be a capybara. Yes, you could. Are you also spending lots of time in the water?
They only poop in water. which is funny because they need water to swim in because they are very aquatic. They need it to cool down, but they also will only poop in water, the same water that they need to cool down and drink. So if you're hurting, if you have capybaras, you need 3 different water sources, and they don't differentiate. They poop in the water they drink from.
They just need enough.
They
so it
just
doesn't-
need
yeah.
so much that the filth can't accumulate enough before it just. I think they're usually like used to like flowing, some flowing sort of rivers or whatever.
They live in
that-
big bodies of water. Right?
Yeah, where a lot of poop can't
Hey,
accumulate.
Damage cosplay.
Damage cosplay. Hello.
Yeah, we had some issues. I posted a story that we moved to to YouTube.
That's cool. Thank you.
Because Twitch is a pain.
And with that description, I'm no longer associating myself as a capybara. I'm sorry, John. Thank you, Sabina.
You're not only pooping in water. Well,
I mean,
hope so.
honestly,
But you also live
if
in
you
high
have a
humidity.
poop not wiped and then immediately taken a shower, feels nice, man. I should not have. You know, life is. Sometimes you
Then he says, "I now associate myself more with
as a capybara. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
the love sign. So yeah, capybaras. Our verdict: cute.
Yes, they are
Very,
cute.
very cute. Big.
Big and cute.
Can't get the idea out of my head that if I lived in a country where those suckers were native, they would make probably a pretty good snack. Not gonna lie. They are majestic. They are adorable. I do not want to eat them. I will not go out of my way of eating. But if I lived in the jungle and I was confronted with snakes, like big birds, spiders,
big bird.
like centipede, ew. And then that thing walked through the bush. I was like, that looks very edible. You know, they look. I'm not saying they look good. I'm saying they look edible.
Yeah.
They look like a loaf of bread. They look they would fit well in like a quadratic
Sandwich?
sort of in a ramekin. They basically are loaf shaped.
They are loaf
They
shaped.
can.
That is true.
It's easy to put them in. They are loafable.
Loafable. Loafable animals.
It's like a meatloaf on 4 legs,
Yeah.
basically.
John just learned to never get in a hot tub with Danny.
Yep.
Other people would pay good money for that. Yeah,
No,
there are those people.
John, the trick is to go again in a hot tub that is big enough so the filth does not accumulate, just like capybaras do. Mind of a matter.
What?
I don't know.
How does make sense?
I'm just saying things.
Why is there so much?
I'm sorry. I didn't clean it out correctly. My favorite thing about one of my favorite things about Japan, definitely this one is hard.
This looks funny. Look how funny it looks. Ah.
Whatever makes you happy, my love.
It does make me happy.
Obviously.
the silliness.
One of my favorite things about Japan, definitely I tried to explain it before and I failed at it. So I'll try.
Try again. Say it
Um,
again. Feel better?
Maybe you guys can understand me a little better. I do appreciate the level of personal anonymity that they grant you, in the way that not only do they, as a foreigner, you also get ignored a lot, which is fine. I personally enjoy that. So there's not a lot of public interaction, people talking to you on the streets, which in Vienna, immediately, as soon as I get into a train, people just start asking you for shit. I don't care about like people asking for money because that's desperation, but there's just people trying to engage you in something. You get into a subway station, people are playing loud music, some people are just yelling. It's just, I don't know. It's just, in Japan, they just leave you the fuck alone. And what I really appreciate
Friendly
is
distance. Friendly
yes.
and distance.
I think you can get very lonely in that country, but I kind of appreciated that a lot, and I kind of needed that in that moment. And I'm gonna explain it, citing an example of what I like, and then I can try to, maybe you guys can understand me better. There is an abundance of convenience stores in Japan that are basically everywhere. Even in the most remote mountain region, you will find a 7-Eleven, a Family Mart, a Lawson.
They're really convenient, though.
They're very convenient. And one of the things that really struck me, which is a small detail, but it's just something that I didn't see anywhere else before, is you can go to a Lawson at 3 a.m, buy a frozen dinner, use the in-store microwave and cutlery to eat, to warm your meal, have a drink, sit at a table, eat, dispose of your garbage, and leave the establishment. Now, that will strike most people as completely mundane and completely, I don't know, non-interesting. But what really struck me was that does not exist where we're from. Here, you're supposed to take your food home. You have to, bring your food home, have your own kitchen, and prepare your food, not eat in public. But to offer a service like that without question, without charging a premium, without any sort of hassle, you have created something that not just people who want convenience, but also people who cannot access convenience normally can use. So a homeless person who does not live in an apartment or a house, who does not have access to a kitchen, is able to get a warm meal, have a sit down, have something to eat that is affordable, and oftentimes surprisingly good in quality for the price that it is at, and just, be satiated by that, and be and that idea, the idea of making life or making certain services available to everyone at almost every hour of the night at a price range that is very, very competitive and very affordable, is wild to me.
Yeah, and you can get like a warm soup in a convenience store. It's
exactly. That place would
so
be
good.
trashed by teenagers or drunk
Yeah,
people.
here too.
I know why it doesn't exist here.
But
We
wish it would.
really wish like a glimmer of that would exist here, because it gives me the feeling of freedom in a way that is hard to explain.
You don't have to have everything. You don't have to think of everything. You can just
basically outsource certain things that usually, like,
in Japan, I have zero anxiety that I will have a problem with my blood sugar dropping, like zero, because I know everywhere there are like convenience stores or vending machines that give me soup, like cream of corn soup, which is so good out of the vending machine.
really good, like surprisingly great.
And then you can get like a cold soda or a warm milk tea, and you get it all from the
or
same
like a rice,
vending
like an onigiri type,
and it's
from a vending machine.
And it's just,
and it's
like,
not shitty. It's
the
not.
milk tea just tastes like fresh milk tea with a little bit of sugar because they like it sweet, but I don't care. I mean, it's just a little sweet, and so it's fine. And it's the perfect temperature. It's warm, but it's not too hot to drink. It's just good. I like it.
Yeah, exactly. Kim and Tajan are very much giving examples of how that would be handled in Austria, because I opened a drink in a grocery store once, like a drink I was going to buy, but I opened it inside the store.
Yeah.
I got yelled at as an adult man. I was like,
it's like, you will have to buy that. So yes,
like,
obviously.
I am obviously like, I have a cart full of stuff. Like I have a thing full of stuff in my groceries in my hand, and like an employee at a supermarket was like, "You're gonna have to buy that." I'm like,
"Yeah, of course."
Yeah, of course. I was thirsty. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know. It just,
what is wrong with
but that philosophy is everywhere in Japan. Be it like the convenience is writ large because a lot of people need that convenience to survive there. So people who are not necessarily in need of that much convenience, like us, get to enjoy it anyways. Because I have an apartment, like I live in a hotel or I stay in an apartment.
They're not obnoxious about it. It's not
It's
like, and
really
you don't
just
get it
nice.
shoved in your face like, take this convenient thing, take this convenient thing. No, it's just there, and you can use it, but you don't have to. It's fine.
Yes, I totally understand, Harry. Like as the resident Brit, opening something before buying it makes the hairs of my back of my neck stand up. I get that.
But
I get it.
That's your socialization. That's
I'm
not
just
because
that was
wrong.
maybe an extreme example. I usually don't do that, but just the thought of getting something.
I do it sometimes because I mean, what are they gonna do? Make me pay for it?
I mean, I did heist some drinks and food as a youngster. As a young man, as a young whippersnapper, as a rogue on the town, as a blackguard, as a wild rover, I definitely did heist some calories from local supermarkets.
It doesn't
because
count if you're that.
Because we just rolled in there as a squad.
Extremely high-pitched British crying noises. Danny McFly
Roll Britannia!
I just checked in with a radius of 5 minutes of our hotel in Tokyo. There's 11 7-Eleven, Lost, and Family Marts.
Like my God, I miss it so much. So there's some things that I really enjoyed in Japan. Other things are very much like I was looking forward to coming home just because I don't know. I mean, I was looking forward to coming home in general, but I just miss having, I still miss him. Same thing that happens, like whenever you go somewhere, I miss, every time I come back from the US, I miss shit. I didn't think that I think Japan in my mind, I was afraid that it was overhyped by myself because I've been thinking and dreaming about going to Japan for over 20 years. And to have it not disappoint was
nice.
Maybe the biggest surprise. Like to being like, yeah, I can see why people really, really enjoy
it.
This.
It was as good as we expected it to be. Can you say that? It was really nice.
It was very nice. It was also made nice by the company we kept. We just had a great, our goofs that our
goofs aligned.
Our goofs aligned. I laughed a lot. Like we basically spent every day laughing and goofing off. Like I had sort of a mild panic attack when we visited Akihabara.
But did you know
that the frog? Yeah, that's what I was. Did you know, Danny, what the frog Hello Kitty's name? No, we had spent the whole day in Hakone, and we were planning to get some dinner in either Shibuya or in whatever ward. Okay, Akihabara. And we kind of wandered.
Did you know that?
Yeah. I didn't. And then we kind of wandered either Shibuya or I honestly, it's starting to become it was a blur because I was very hungry.
Akihabara at this point.
We were all kind of antsy because we were. Guess what? Says Sabine. Hey, Bim! Yes, please, Sabine. Do me again. Do it again. Shio Ohashi is bridge representative of
You want to know
Kyoto
what the
that
fun?
crosses the Kamo River. Over, I think we crossed that bridge.
That's possible.
I think. Hey, Pim, it's also called Gyeongbashi. Yes, I am aware.
The frog in Hello. Yeah, the fun part about it is the frog in Hello Kitty is not actually called Santorini.
Well, I didn't even come to the point where I was trying to say I had a nervous
Danny,
breakdown.
already-
Yes, I had a nervous breakdown, and I started obsessively repeating a sentence in my head, and every time somebody, like whenever I was feeling pressure, I would just say it out loud, and it was like, did you know that the frog in Hello Kitty is called Santorino? Which is false. It's called Santori or whatever.
Maybe it is in Italian.
I don't know. I made that up. I think I just made it up, and I just kept repeating it obsessively because it helped me calm my mind down, because we were basically still running around that district. We were looking for food. It was getting late at night. Restaurants were rejecting us because even though they're open until 11, when you come in 10 after 10, they're going to tell you that last order was at 10. So it was, I don't know what it is, Erin. I really don't know. So Robohon's panic attack sentence was Shio Ohashi is a bridge. Yeah. Panic attack sentence. Yes, that was, yes, Keropi. That's it. I don't know where that came from. I really don't know. My mind just conjured that up. And whenever someone was like, Mattia, are you fine? Did you know that the frog in Hello Kitty is called Santorino? Because
It was funny as shit.
I have to also maybe preface this by saying we were not on our regular meds that we usually take in our,
Because they're banned in Japan.
because they're banned in Japan. Amphetamines, so everything that is Ritalin or any other sort of ADHD medication, bam, in Nihon. Please don't break it. Did you just break it?
I just broke it. Oh, there it is. It broke. The break.
Can we
Just
fix
don't-
it?
Yeah. I can fix it.
And usually it's not a big deal if we skip a few days.
But 9 days was. Then it says. Oh yeah, one thing to know about Japan: even in Tokyo, public transport stops at midnight. That's actually. So, skipping a few days is fine, but 9 days was challenging. Danny held up well.
We did well. We all did well.
We all did well. Well.
Yeah, the public public transport stops at midnight. I was
Even on
surprised.
weekends.
I was very surprised. Maybe that is because of New Year. I don't know, or if that is regulars. But that was very surprising. Like, I thought they, whatever. Or maybe it was South Korea that had the 24-hour thing because they're automated. I don't know.
Like even in Austria, we have 24 hours.
We don't have.
Not 24 No, we don't have 24 hours, except before Saturday, Sunday,
And that's in that they close at
No.
3, right?
no, not you.
They have
not,
continuous service? Okay.
like
I'm taking everything back.
before work days, it's until about 1, and on weekends and before holidays, it's 24 hours.
So to reiterate, I had a mild panic attack in Akihabara where we were looking for a restaurant. The restaurants kept rejecting us. We finally found a hole-in-the-wall place that served us yakitori, and that was perfectly fine. We were happy. I will say, though, that one of my favorite experiences dinner-wise, hotel breakfast, honestly, since we stayed at great hotels, the breakfast was
Very good.
the best meal of the day, basically.
It was.
It was amazing because they had traditional Japanese cuisine. They also had hotel breakfast in Kyoto was
So
everything. That was basically like a restaurant in and of itself. But Jojo and I spent a few hours more in Akihabara when Amy and Danny went to Tokyo Disneyland, and I got overwhelmed pretty early on. we did walk around a little bit. We found a hidden Inari shrine, a
That was
Kitsune
very nice.
shrine, I mean. So definitely was very fun walking through the back streets and finding that little shrine. If you want to see that, you can check out our stories or the millions of YouTube videos telling you how to find the super secret Inari shrine. It's not that secret. It's literally just behind the building. It was very nice though. And then we stopped into a
Like a
gyudon.
diner.
Like a gyudon diner. Gyudon is a bowl of rice topped with beef, sliced beef, maybe some bean sprouts or whatever you want on top. And you order through a tablet. You sit around the table. A person comes up and brings you a glass of water immediately. You don't talk to anyone. You order through the tablet. It's there in 5 minutes, and you get a steaming bowl of rice with freshly prepared beef on top, maybe a raw egg and a drink, and it's gonna be like $6 or $7. And they are open 24/7. It's absolutely stunning.
Nice.
Like those are the small things that I really appreciated in Japan. Like besides all the cool stuff that you would expect to see in Japan, because of course the expensive stuff is great, but the cheap stuff is surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Now if you could get like cheap flights to Japan, that would be great. But I think you could spend a lot of time there just trying out stuff that you want to try out. If the flights weren't atrociously expensive.
Yeah.
Like we spent, I don't want to say because I'm gonna pay off the flights for another half year. So let's just say the flights are very expensive. Gyudon is one of the best dishes.
Period.
I never messed up. It's absolute comfort food. And to tell you the quality and the speed of the service, the quality of the food, and the price and the convenience was just
Top notch. It was really good.
I don't cook by myself and I don't live in Japan either. Well, Sabine, I don't know. I don't know how to survive, but you can't just eat apple pie every day.
Well, step one, get a cool husband like Rajan.
I don't think Rajan cooks more than Sabine. I think Sabine just survives on snacks and cookies.
No, it's fine.
And cat turds.
Also,
I mean, they're like little raisins.
they are not.
Apple pie and cookies. That's Sabine. Called it! And Twix. I don't know if that syncs up with the time that we spent talking about it, but it called it. Cat turds taste like almond roca. She doesn't eat what I cook most of the time. She'd rather eat frozen pizza. You telling me that lady doesn't cook, and then she won't eat what you cook?
You can cook for me every day.
Like Dražen, you deserve you deserve me as a wife. Honestly, I would make you very happy. And maybe not in the romantic department, but I'm a pretty romantic guy. Just you and me, Dražen. Imagine that. You and me, 2 weeks in Japan. We're getting a nice ryokan somewhere in Hakone. We're spending time at the onsen. During the day, we wander through the woods. We discover local cuisine. We try every little, we find funny little restaurants and Dražen is moving. So Danny, we can make it a three-way, a throuple.
Yeah, you go.
Honestly, guys,
Sabine, I guess we're getting married.
you can go fuck yourselves. That's what you can do. You can pay my alimony.
I will not.
You won't pay alimony for me?
Not if you married Rajan.
I only married Dražen for...
Too late.
Okay. I was gonna try to get you in. You don't understand.
Well,
I was playing both sides. Well, if you're playing both sides, you shouldn't be whispering it out loud. It's like, oh shit. We really share the same wedding day. We definitely we are
just say that we're
like
married
we're destined to be swingers, but don't have sex. Whatever swingers do, just without the sex, that's us. Is that just friends? I don't know.
So we put the pineapple upright.
We put the pineapple and put SpongeBob ahead of it, and Patrick.
That's also
What does it mean we're LGBTQ plus friendly? I don't know.
no.
I mean,
A pineapple upside down is a sign for swingers.
what?
Yeah. If you see pineapples upside down,
Like
that's
in
swingers.
general,
It's a pretty widespread sign
where do I see ups? I've never seen upside down.
because you're not a swinger.
Who fucks it up pineapple? Upside down. Like, okay, where would I go? Okay, chat, please.
Like on
No. I
holidays
want to hear
or-
the chat explaining it. Where do you think I would have to go to see an upside down watermelon pineapple? Because an upside down watermelon is just a watermelon.
Yes.
You'll start seeing them all the time. Is that an invitation? But where do I see them? Like in the shop window or?
No. Like on camping grounds or in
I don't go to camping grounds. No, I'm
on holidays, stuff like that. You don't see it, for example, in swinger clubs because there it's obvious.
Could you give me the?
You see it. It's a subtle sign for other
But
swingers.
even normies know it.
Are you calling me as normie? What's wrong with you?
No, but if normies know about it,
Do they?
I.
Didn't.
You can tell me places in Munich where you can find upside down pineapples. So if I saw an upside down pineapple on a windowsill, is that like an open invitation
It's
to
usually
come in and bang?
Not like
Or
an actual
I think that's how you end up in
outside.
jail for rape. Or
You
right?
still have to communicate with the people.
Okay, but who is the so if the people who know that swinging is going on know about the pineapple
Yeah. It's a sign
And-
for
or
swingers
know where the swinging
No,
is
no, no.
happening,
No,
who
when
are you advertising to?
to strangers, basically, like in a subtle way that not everybody sees. Like you move into a new neighborhood and you put up like cutesy signs everywhere, and one of them is an upside down.
That's how you get shot. Like people are coming into your apartment, like, hey, I found an upside down pineapple. Like, no,
No.
that's just a window
Like a-
decoration that got turned around.
Not an actual fruit. You don't put out the actual fruit. You just have like a cutesy sign, and one of the things is an upside down.
So, and you don't think that there's ever like occurred like on a cruise ship has ever like ended in a knife fight because of an accidentally turned around pineapple? Because
I'm
somebody
sure
just
that
came in
happened.
there, dick swinging,
No,
like
no.
thinking that we're gonna have
It's
the time
not
of their
an
life.
invitation for rape. It's an invitation.
No, I'm not
for-
saying a rape.
But
I'm saying a snuggle with a straw.
that is not funny.
Rape is never
But then
funny.
you, no, but
It's not.
yes.
I'm just saying, it's not. It's a national tragedy.
Look, you. It is not. Come on. But it is a. Matt Swanson says this show was an interesting time to join the stream. Yeah,
Welcome
right?
to the stream, buddy.
Welcome to the stream. The thing is that, for example, on holidays, whatever, that couples advertise it this way, and then other couples who see it can inquire.
Oh,
Not just go there and fuck, but
okay.
inquire about
I'm
it.
stupid because I thought you telling me like, because I know there's like swinger resorts, and I thought
You don't need them
swingers like at swinger parties advertise
No.
with an upside down pineapple, and I'm like, but if they already know what's happening,
Yeah.
who's the pineapple
No,
for?
then it's pointless.
If not for uninvited, like for people who don't know, and that is what I think would lead to a stabbing
Yes.
at
No,
some point. Like,
That is not like that, but like people who go somewhere and
oh no! Kim says me accidentally dropping a pineapple at Bill and it lands on its head. Like,
oh no,
oh no!
run away! If you're not into swinging, go. I can tell you a place in Munich, bars club, blah blah blah. There was a club called Elements in the 7th district in Vienna. There are a few clubs in Vienna. Not many, blah blah blah. We thought it was a gay club, but it is a swinging club. Yeah.
I mean, if you are into that, more power to you. I honestly have nothing but love and acceptance for you. I was just questioning the signal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But now I understand it.
Yeah.
Because if I was a swinger,
Yeah.
and
And
if
you-
I wanted to swing, and I went to a place where swingers were,
then you would not need it.
why would I need
Right.
Okay, now I get it. If I went to DragonCon, I found a room with an upside down pineapple.
Yes.
And I would sit in front of that room for
Like-
6 hours waiting for somebody to come in so I can ask them if I can join their sexual escapades.
You could maybe ask first if they're swingers and then ask to join.
Or if they're just into upside down pineapples. What's the point of the signal if nobody knows what it is for?
The point is to give each other subtle hints without.
That's what I'm saying. I'm subtly creeping on you because you have a pineapple in your decor.
I love you very much.
I don't know. I'm
Period.
playing devil's advocate.
Period.
I know. I love you.
I love you very much. Period.
Should I just stop talking?
You're cute.
I know. If I were a stranger, yada dee 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 dum.
It's a Stranger Things
If
fruity
I
cocktail
were
party.
a itty bitty rich idle diddle pineapple.
Danny says, I'm gonna put an upside down pineapple on their door this year when they're sleeping. Don't you dare.
By the way, did you see the finished?
If you got an upside down pineapple in your room at DragonCon, we're about to have a party. Yeah.
Like, of course, like the you know what? Actually, worst case scenario, you just get a delicious pineapple to eat.
Right?
Best case scenario, anal. Did I show you the finished? Completely different. Please let's step away from that line of thought just for a moment so we can pretend like this is gonna be a prop show here on YouTube. This is our first YouTube stream. We're gonna get banned immediately. Please. Give or receive, dude. I'm whatever. If you bring lube, I'm just whatever. Look at this thing that I made. Please, just for a moment. Look at this boy. I made this. It is a tome shell. It's based on the tome shells in the Elder Scrolls universe. These are demons of Hermaeus Mora, of the purveyor of secret knowledge, and they work in his endless archive and sort books and magic treaties. And I actually painted every fucking page of this book, filled it to the brim with magic incantations or gibberish runes because I honestly didn't know what to write. So you can find all of this in this book. It has a glow-in-the-dark eyeball, and it hangs by a very thin fishing wire. So even though it's very visible here, I think you could make it look a little bit more hidden. It's very light also, if you can see it. It's just held by this, hangs on by a thread. Let me show you the glow-in-the-dark eye just for a second. I mean, it's nothing to write home about, but
it is.
you can see the eye glowing. I really thought it looks nice, and I would redo the book cover differently, so I'm gonna make a new one or another one of these. I would like to remake the book cover because it's not as good as I wanted it to be, and I'm thinking of making one that is actually automated or like animatronic, so it has a blinking eye and a little bit of movement in the tentacles. I have found a mechanism that we could print online for exactly that purpose. And yeah, I'm thinking that would be a nice thing to try out, something different. And yeah, This is our tome shell.
It's so cute.
I'm glad you like it. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to put you to the side for a moment. Oh boy, Sabine. If I were a Tom shell. Yada-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dum. Okay, shout out to Magnus Protocol Early Access tomorrow. Sabine says, I'm so normal. I could make those available, Otterton. I'll see what I can do, how easy they are to fabricate, but in general, I might just make them out of fun and then put them up for sale. And, or maybe as a, I don't know. Yeah, probably for sale. I thought you meant the tome shells. I didn't think you meant the pineapple. Because the thing is, because I'm not a prude. I've done some things, but I've always been, I think, very open about what I do. So I never really got the sense of like, if I do something kinky and I want others to be able to join in, I would make it very clear.
Yeah,
but
that's
of
not
course that
possible
is.
for everyone.
I know, and I didn't think of the context of doing it on the down low, as the young kids say. I'm loud and proud, so if I'm doing some fucked up shit, it's gonna be out there. It's gonna be on Facebook Live. There's gonna be cop cars, helicopters involved. I'll probably be standing on a skyscraper somewhere, doing unsavory things to probably myself, most likely.
Sabine is a walking Magnus Archives advertisement. Yeah, that's true.
That's perfectly fine.
It is.
While we are advertising things blatantly, for the first time in months, we have a new product at Brazen Bull at BB Prop Shop. We have uploaded a new little Spirit of the Forest, a new design for the Spirit of the Forest. The second one so far, in something that I will hopefully be able to turn into a trio very soon. And you can get it at Brazen Bold right now. We're still working on some orders that needed to wait because I got sick last week. I think that was what I was trying to get to earlier.
Oh yeah.
Is we came back from Japan. We were gearing up to get back into the groove of things, and then I fell sick with my now well-known leg infection thing. I had to take I'm still taking antibiotics. It's been now a week and a day since the infection started again. Fever was marginal this time. It was manageable. No, fine. I don't think anyone heard. And it just takes a lot out of me. It's even though the fever part of the infection or the disease this time around was less severe. It just even just taking antibiotics, I don't know if it's the antibiotics or if it's the sickness or whatever in and of itself, it just drains you. And I'm doing very well today. I was able to work a full day and only pause once, for a 1 hour break. But these last few days I've just been, it's that kind of tired and just bodily broken that just sleep can fix, basically. So I've been in the moments where I wasn't able to sleep, because that's honestly the only thing that helps is taking that medicine and sleeping. I've been watching One Piece obsessively. I don't really like it that much. I watch it, but then I skip most of it just to get to the next episode. It becomes sort of like one of those things that you just keep doing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just one more. And it's not because I really want to see what happens, because I know what happens. I just like, oh no, this episode, nothing really happened. Like, let's watch another one and then go to bed. And it's weird. It's I don't like it. Watching series is dangerous for me because I fall into this behavior of, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Or
Yep, I do.
because it's not binging. Like, it's not like, oh, I enjoy every moment I'm watching. It's literally, I want to make progress while watching this, and I hate it when filler episodes come on, even though the point of it is to watch something, but still I can't hold still.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
if nothing's happening, it's just like, oh,
yes, it's
get on
it's
with the
infuriating.
fucking
Yes,
story
it's
already.
infuriating. Like, yeah. Like, I'm trying to parse the leaves and find entertainment in a show that is designed to just prolong like whatever it is. It's weird. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. I'm also been feeling very, I don't know. I mean, I talked to you about it, like mentally unwell, prone to weird outbursts and feelings, not outbursts.
But then at the same time, you're often like joyful.
Yeah, I'm not sad. I'm just, everything feels very compulsive. Like on one hand, I need to fight to be able to work and be, wary and mindful of what I'm doing at work. And at the same time, like, time just flies away from me. Just hours go by with nothing happening. That's weird. Maybe start of the year. I don't know. How are you guys doing mentally? I hope you guys are doing fine. I know that, I don't know, this time of year can be hard. Sorry for the horrible noise. Oh yeah, by the way, if you could leave a like on this video, I don't know if it's gonna help us for the next live stream, but I don't think it costs anything, and I do appreciate it a lot if you could just leave a like. If we're gonna make YouTube our platform, I think it would be nice to see a few likes on a live stream. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Not trying to harass you into doing anything, just
oh yes, absolutely.
Just a like, thank you. If you don't want to, whatever. Keep jerking off, friends. For everybody who doesn't leave a like, I will be listening to Many Men by 50 Cent in my bathroom, like curl up in a corner with my New York Yankees fitted cap on, naked, like crawl up in a corner, be like, many men wish death upon me, blood in my eyes, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be, and players try to take my life away. I put a hole in it for fucking with me. There's a really good lyric in that song, which, I mean, I don't know if you know, but 50 Cent got shot 9 times.
Yeah, I know.
And that song sort of deals with, I mean, it's all like, I know that he really got shot, but I think the story behind it is fabricated just for effect. Probably
embellished.
Yes. And then the song, like, it is about people who sent a hit after him, and then he survives, and then he gets, revenge on them. Mm-hmm. That's why Many Men is sort of the tagline. And one of the things is, one of the lines, one of the lines is, now I know that I'm here for a real reason, because he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing. And that is, like, in a shitty song, like, it's not a shitty song, it's a great song, but in a kind of like self-glorifying like song, that is just a very real really that felt personal. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was personal for him.
I feel like all elder millennials know that 50 Cent got shot a bunch of times. I mean, it was a joke. It wasn't Chris Rock. He got shot 9 times. I think it was Chris Rock. Kind of like everybody knew that one Chris Rock bit about if a bullet costs $5,000, there will be no more innocent bystanders.
Everybody knows that one.
I think it's from the same set. Chris Rock, for a while, really was the GOAT. Like,
He was really funny.
I mean,
This too is.
probably is still funny.
So this.
As long as he keeps William Smith's wife's mouth out of his name out of his mouth, wife's name out of his mouth. I don't know. Going back to 2022, when was the slap? I don't even know. Yes, we need to get Daisy a banhammer for
Oh yeah,
YouTube.
wait a second. I'm on it. Sabine and Rauschen are already banhammering.
We should
Can you
probably
give me
craft
the
a
mouse?
real life banhammer
Yes.
and then inscribe it with Jess's runes.
Very sweet.
So everybody can, like, all our mods are actually able to swing the might of Jess's banhammer.
So, Dragonheart, you have the banhammer.
You have the power!
Oh, real life banhammer sounds nice.
Do we have a silver marker?
We do.
No, I'm gonna build a hammer actually.
Yeah.
So, but for now, do we have a silver pen?
Yeah, but I don't know where.
Okay, I'm gonna look for it.
Probably back there. If all else fails, we can use masking tape.
I would have just written placeholder on it, but it's fine.
Hammer time. Haha.
Name.
Are you telling me Otterton is lame?
No. It's hammer time. Yes.
Oh, now it's funny.
No, I'm not saying it's funny. I'm just reading out loud.
Do you see the video mirrored? Ranger of Creek says, I can hear the happy maniacal dizzy laughter in my head. Yeah. Please over the banner. Do you also see the image mirrored or it's just me? You can see it fine. Okay, so it's just ours that is mirrored, which is fine by me. What?
Jess's wrath.
Jess's wrath. I like that. Yes, it's a placeholder banhammer.
It's a placeholder banhammer until we craft a real banhammer. And then we're gonna inscribe the name of, maybe we can then do like a banhammer inscription for subscribers and mods.
Yeah.
Like build a nice big warhammer.
We can see if
I've been wanting to build a warhammer for a while now anyways.
Are there any ad breaks? I don't think so.
This is the warhammer, yes.
Is it a warhammer?
I should probably write 40k on it just for fucking fun.
I mean, there is still two faces. And on the other side, you can put war. So it's a warhammer. That wasn't even funny. I kind of fucked up my own space here. It's fine.
It says your face here and Jess's wrath, 40k, and placeholder banhammer.
But is it grimdark enough for 40k.
No, it's missing a few dead parents and I don't know, spikes.
What happened to? I put. So I broke the shell, and now I just repaired the shell, but now I can't move it because I decided to also put these two
Lugs, whatever.
yeah thingies here, but they're feet. But it's not like it takes a few hours to solidify or to
So
cure.
you can't.
So I cannot move this thing because I put it just on a floppy map.
I can make space here as soon as I'm done
It's fine.
gluing.
It's not like I have anything to do that I cannot do on my chair.
It's also getting late.
It's also getting late, yeah.
I want to finish assembling the
Okay.
Anubis head. At least get it to where I can
Yeah.
fill it in and then let it dry overnight.
Okay, then I will just put the front side into the shell and powder it.
Powder the shit out of it.
Powder.
Jojo banned herself from the space. Yeah, sadly.
I banned myself from the space, yeah. Well, that was kind of a stupid move, but it's fine.
It's not.
Did all of you see the cute doggo coat I made?
Yeah, Jojo made a double coat.
I did it. So cute.
Is it? It's not. The ears are not straight, right? No.
Not completely.
No. I need to redo those.
Yeah. Almost. Yeah, just maybe you can heat them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Bimse saw it live. Yeah, you saw it live. It was not completely done. Oh, it was done, right? Yesterday? It was done. No, it was not done. Anyway. Anubis head. I thought it was about my mask. I'm back. I banned myself from my space. I banned myself from my space. Never mind. It was not completely done. Yeah, but I posted it yesterday. It was done. I used a super simple. I used a super simple pattern from Colorloo, I think. I linked them. And of course, I had to make it difficult because. So instead of making it in 4 hours, I made it in 10. But it's still cute. So the only thing missing now is is like a small pocket for poop bags, and
Just need to heat them for a second.
Yeah.
Could I move spaces with you?
yeah, I mean, just be careful here.
Honestly, this YouTube thing works pretty well.
Cam says, when do commercials usually start here? Need a pee and sandwich break? I don't think the stream is monetized. So I'm sorry, there is no ditch Twitch, says Madness. Yeah, we might do that.
Yeah, fuck Twitch.
So we're gonna try and stay here for a while. And then let's
If
see.
YouTube will have us, we will stay.
We can see if we can also move the like the subscription thing to YouTube.
So Sabine, if you want the Monday night stream spot on Twitch,
But then how would
honestly,
we
I
watch
would.
her?
Yeah, then we cannot watch you. But yeah, anyone. There's
The
no.
funny part is that I watched the Evil Ted stream, and he also is streaming on YouTube now.
Yeah.
He said there is a possibility to do Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, but I don't really see why.
He had a lot of people following him. Like we don't have.
He does. No,
Like
for
we have
us, I
many
don't see why.
viewers. Like we have 2,000 to 5,000, like 2,300 viewers on Twitch, which does not mean active viewers. I think there were
followers, you mean.
individual views.
Views, yes, but not viewers.
No, I don't know. How
We have
it works.
views, but not
Honestly,
viewers.
here I like.
We have
it.
like, okay, now there are 14 viewers, And I mean, for being the first time on the new platform, I know most of you came
Like
from
14
Twitch,
euros
but
is
it's
a
not
lot
bad.
for Twitch.
That's
That
not
would
bad.
be a lot
Yeah, right. For YouTube, it's nothing, but it doesn't matter.
for us. Like
For us, it's a lot.
we appreciate you.
Yes. Kim says I'm an. Also, we have people here. At least one person here who is not usually viewing.
Ken watches us sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
He's been on Instagram more lately. He's the heavy metal DM on Instagram, and he posts a lot of Critical Role and Dungeons and Dragons content. But he's also a prolific cosplayer.
I'm not sure if we can see the lurkers. I don't think so. Or, oh wait, I can see the
Sorry, I
lurkers.
bumped the microphone.
I can only see a few lurkers apparently. I can only see 7.
Whatever. This is our first stream. Honestly, new year, new me. Let's just go. I will try to, for the next stream, it's going to be YouTube exclusive. I'm going to try to bring back some of the interactivity from the Twitch channel.
Yeah. I'm sure there are options here too.
I will just dive into it. I have not used it so far, so this is going to be new for us.
But the option to just put up the camera and go live, that is
very nice.
So,
Yes.
so nice.
Not having to deal with OBS's bullshit is very lovely.
You can
I'm
disable.
leaving this here for a second.
You can disable the chat in YouTube and then you're not part of the chat. I do want to have the chat. I did something in the chat. I don't know what I did.
I'll be right back.
I tried to. Oh yeah, I activated moderators activities, so I get. But that's probably not for everybody. You can also pop out the chat. I'm thinking about, since that works, maybe I will start streaming some of my sewing projects, because if I can just go live on YouTube, do it, and then. Because with Twitch, it was always like, this whole thing, If I can just use my phone, for example, put it there. You want to see that? For example, there are a few things that I want to sew, like a few projects I want to do. I think that it could be, except for... Oh yeah, and I can put the chat on my tablet, for example. So use my camera... Use my phone for camera and then and open the chat on the tablet. Yay! I think the only person who should not watch me is Tsuya, because she will probably get angry and then call me and yell at me for being such an idiot. No, Tsuya! I just told you not to. I mean, you can still call. No, don't call me. Just yell at me. Tsuya will have an aneurysm. Probably. Probably, yes. But Tsuya would just put in the chat I'll be right there. Jump into the car, drive over, come into the house, slap me across the face, give me this. That's not how you do it. How dare you show it? And then drive off again. No, but I would totally give you dinner. That would actually be some funny content. Just put it on speaker, right? That would be very, very... I cannot stop. No, I will not stop you. But she lives 1.5 hours away, so it's not like something that you can just do quickly. But then I could put it up and just leave it on YouTube and make playlists out of it. That's actually, I think, more interesting. I have a clean. Oh yeah, if you go by train, she has an annual pass for trains in Austria, for all of them. Actually, I think the annual pass is for all public transport, right? So. So, oh yeah, we will stream when Tsuya is here, and pretend she isn't. and then Tsuya pretends she's at home in the chat, and then she comes in. Yes, that would be fun. Okay, I'm gonna start streaming the next projects. I mean, on the upside, a little accountability would also not be bad. I will try that. I will try if streaming, like filming with my camera and streaming on YouTube from my phone, if that works. Because if it does, and we all have to act surprised. What's that constant sighing sound? Like every time I say something in the background, there's something like. Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, Tsuya, I will make one of. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make one of the patterns that Tsuya made for me. Do you know which one? You know which one? You know which one? Get Tsuya live react. Oh yeah, and Tsuya then live reacts, or we can do it on the same stream. Just put a live reaction cam. Tsuya's face like. I'm having way too much fun with this. Way too much fun. Some people have a cat cam, Jojo has a Tsuya cam. That would be fun. Awesome. Yes. So Tsuya, do you already know which one I meant? I still want to do that one. Oh no! Before I do that, I need to make the ruby dress, because at some point Sabine and I will do the garnet thingies again. Aren't we are. Yes, Tsuya already knows. Oh yeah, I'm planning on. No, Tsuya made me a pattern that I won, I think, or I won a coupon. Anyway, made me a pattern for Kaylee's frilly pink dress. I call it the but it's not really the I call it the strawberry dress, but it's not the strawberry. But I think it's from the same episode as when Shepard shows Kaylee the strawberry. I'm not entirely sure. It's where they go to this ball event, and Mal goes with Hinata, and Kaylee goes, I don't know. Yes, the Pink Abomination. It's so great. It's huge. There's a huge hoop skirt underneath. And I really, really want to wear it, because it's Pink Abomination. And I will need a wig, and I hate wigs, but it's gonna be fine because it's Kaylee. And Kaylee is awesome. Alice! Whoop whoop! So Twitch and OBS were so uncooperative. Anyway, not working. We had like 1 frame per minute. So we were like, yeah, absolutely. So we were like, fuck it. Let's go to YouTube. Alice is here. Mathias coming back. Alice is here.
Oh, this is
Alice.
Hello, Alice. Hello, Alice. Could you put the mat back there, please?
No, I'm sorry, I can't, because This is
Okay.
okay. But I think we have another. Wait. We have another one. I think we have one outside.
Natürlich freuen wir uns über die Alice. Of course we are happy that you're here. Yeah, Twitch can go suck an egg. We're not using that shit anymore. It's impractical to a point where I'm not willing to deal with it anymore. It's just not the page that I want to keep streaming on in 2024. So what I'm going to do right now is, if you have seen me do this before, you have seen me do this before. I need to bridge this gap between the two parts of the Anubis, because we obviously don't want our client to see this horrible line. So what I usually do is, first I fill it with a little bit of thermoplastics, which will help join the two parts together. And then we're going to use a filler, a two-part filler, to make it nice and smooth. So tomorrow morning I can just use a Dremel and go an air tool and rotary tool and just get everything nice and even, put in some decorative scratches so it matches the rest of the design. Bing, bang, boom, Bob's your uncle. And that's going to be it for today. I've spent all day in the workshop trying to work on a sculpt that I'm not going to show you the sculpt. You are not seeing a sculpt. What you're seeing right now is nothing. I'm just walking through a picture, through the frame, carrying something. Doesn't have to do with any sort of contract or something that I'm working on right now. It's nothing. Literally nothing to see here, folks. So that's what I'm not working on right now. Definitely not. So I spent most of the day sculpting. Realized way too late that we don't have one. Okay. I'm gonna find something else I can. I think it was ripped and it's gone.
You need that one already a replacement.
I think we need just in general new silicone mats, but it's fine. I can just heat it up in my hands.
Maybe I can already lift it a little.
Don't do it. It's fine.
Yeah, I think that was already a replacement. Come watch our stream get gaslighted. Come watch our stream get gaslighted. Strong one starting again.
Is it gas lit?
Probably. I don't know.
Alice capybaras.
DPTS.
Cappy blappies.
Okay. Ocean. I don't know. Anyway, 2024 is only for things that make our lives happier and better. Yes.
I wish.
Yes.
I hope. Yes.
Yes. No wishing, no hoping. Yes.
Yeah. Maybe it's gas lighted. I don't know.
I don't have an idea. I was so impressed by the hentai Danny waifu pics.
Yeah, Danny looks hot. I've been telling people for years. Nobody wanted to hear it.
So how do we? What is this? DBTSK?
I don't know.
Is there a way to
say just ocean? Maybe 2024 is the year.
Yeah.
Lives happy and better.
Yes.
I like that idea. In general, we try to do that every year.
Is there a way to pronounce your name, or is it just letters? It's probably somebody with
Obviously,
no
ocean.
ocean.
I need to move around a little. I'm so sorry. It's just here. Every moment you're blocking me.
His wife who is kind of hot. Yes, she is. Oh, it's Erin.
Oh, Erin,
It's
I'm
Erin.
sorry.
You figured out how to change her name.
It's not helpful.
It's not. How dare you?
Erin.
Confuse me like
It should
that.
said Erin, redhead, sexy, funny from Huntsville.
Yes.
That's what it should
That one.
say.
Cuddly.
Definitely cuddly.
Very huggable person.
Good taste in men.
Also. And dogs.
And
Great
dog.
dog. Great dog.
Dog.
12 out of 10. Great dog. Alice. Oh, Alice just found out Danny is dating.
Oh, yes. Did not buy that lady in Japan for the picture.
It has BTS in the name. Who else could it be? Okay.
Oh, it's BTS. Behind the scenes porn, I see.
Yeah.
Real porn.
Most of that description. What is not accurate? You're cuddly, lovely, gorgeous, beautiful,
Good taste in men.
good taste in men, great dog. Did I forget anything?
Funny. There is
Funny.
a funny.
Funny.
Bears to repeat.
Tasty. Probably.
Don't
I don't
know.
know. Never tasted.
Was not invited to the taste test.
Was not invited to the taste. Good tasty meat. No, Alice, we are not. No. Aaron is friend. Friend is not eaten, okay?
Maybe friend shape, but not food shape.
Yes. Friendship, not food shape.
At least we
Some
saw
people would argue that
capybaras.
you're not funny. Yeah, well, some people have no humor.
And Danny's girlfriend might not just be pretty, she's also very nice and fun.
And smart and
A good hang.
good. Yes. But capybara, what shape?
Compatible with our weird, which is
Oh, yeah, definitely.
the hardest part, I would say.
Capybara, both shaped. Yes.
One was called
She's
Miss
handsome.
Potato.
She is a very pretty. I don't mind nibble taste. Okay.
The-
Not biting anything up. Danny says, not much to tell. She picked me and I had no say in it. Well, you could have said no.
You could have run farther and faster.
But you didn't. I mean, of course.
You ran the appropriate amount to make it, worth chasing.
Yeah. Did we pet them? Oh yes, we pet all the capybaras.
So much petting.
So much.
I bought sugarcane because when you go there, you get a couple of snacks, which are basically like veggie treats for the cappies. But then there is a menu and it says Japanese green, much like, but most like, very very favorite it's what it said on the menu was sugarcane. So he comes out with a mallet and a piece of sugarcane. He just beats the fucking shit out of it. And then you get the strands of sugarcane, which taste pretty good. And the cappies can then. It's what in the Jojo is feeding Miss Potato.
Like a piece of Miss Ringo. Miss Ringo and Miss Potato.
Yeah.
You two are so cute. Thank you very much. That's very, 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 very nice of you. Not the smartest Jojo, but still. I'm not the smartest Jojo in the world. But I appreciate the nice.
You just won an award.
It was.
By the way,
voting.
can we
It
all
was
say
a voting.
Jojo won an award for startups in Austria last week, and nobody thinks it's a big
Gives
deal.
a shit. Nobody gives a shit. You do. Okay. You give a shit.
Can I be proud of my wonderful
Yes, you can.
partner and wife? I love you.
You can. Yes, you can.
Also, we all know it's PR, but if you are going to found a new company,
yes, which we
doesn't it look very nice on the resume if the person leading the project also just happened to win a prize for
Innovator of the Year?
Innovator of the Year? I'm just saying, if it was just a popularity contest, none of us would give a fuck. But this makes sense because it's supposed to accomplish something.
Yeah, it's absolutely. It is. Yes, I let him be proud of me. Okay.
Sorry.
Jojo is a certified space nerd. I kind of am. I am. Yeah, I am.
Ooh, we went to the Yokohama Ramen Museum.
It was delicious.
And the coolest thing, so they have a basement, which is like a small town where you can walk around in a version, like almost like an old Japanese building block where you can run around and you can try different ramen from different provinces and different regions, all in one place. And the cool thing is, it's also a lab for instant ramen. So what you get in the basement is
Real
real
ramen.
ramen, like fresh ramen. But upstairs, there's a museum for ramen, instant ramen. And you can concoct your own instant ramen to take home with you through a menu with all the elements of a ramen that you enjoy. And then you can choose.
You can put your own like cover art. And I chose this one, and Mattia chose that one, and you can.
And we had our instant ramen that we brought home yesterday.
Alice is funny.
And it was,
Yeah.
I would say I've had ramen in restaurants that was less enjoyable.
Yeah. This was
For
it was
instant ramen, sorry.
It was instant ramen, but it was better than the ramen I had at restaurants. Yes.
Yeah.
Alice is funny. Alice says, Danny, I'm proud of Danny McFly cosplay. He catfished a good woman and she stayed.
Who said that, Alice?
Alice, of course, Alice. Who else? Who else would say that?
Honestly, hot.
Also, I would like her in any case, but
we did like her before they started dating.
No, but I really, really enjoyed it. Finally, somebody is laughing at my jokes.
Yeah, she is.
She's also an IT person.
Yeah.
Much more accomplished IT person than I am. And she's laughing at my jokes because she understands my jokes.
And me and Danny are just sitting next to them and being like, our girlfriends are so smart and we're such idiots. And in both cases, we don't know how we ended up with amazing partners like that in our life.
Chose you.
And we haven't resisted since. Not much.
Not much.
We bucked a little bit, wild horses.
Yes. She also works with computers. That's what I always say. I always say, I work with computers or I work in IT. Yeah, Dražen would also fit
to say that Danny would find a partner and a very nice one, a very nice person at that, at DragonCon is just something I really enjoy and speaks to the quality of our friendships and relationships and what?
Alice says they're so smart they can afford a personal nerd.
Fair.
I love you, Alice.
By the way, I bought some illicit substances today and I wanted to show you guys. Since we're on a new medium, I thought I can, be a little bit more open about certain things that happen in this workshop that not everybody knows,
You try here?
It worked like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, but now you trimmed it.
There you go.
Anyway.
So I bought some of that good stuff, some of that Bombay Kush, some of that real sticky icky. Woo-wee! Put it in your head. Yeah, this comes straight from China, the motherland. Bomba clat. It's not worms. It is fake ferns, fake grass, fake vegetation. For a project that I cannot disclose as of now, but I bought that good shit about that miniature plant kush. I bought that tiny little bushes of grass on self gluing mats.
Es ist a Riesen. Actually.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh, premium. Ooh, playa. Yeah, something like that. Diorama is gonna be part of it.
Alice,
fake greenery.
Alice
It's
is
off.
on.
No, she's not on the money. Our presidents are on the money. Men are on the money. You smoke that? Is it edible? Everything is smokable at least once. It's just what I heard. Everything is edible at least once.
Ranger.
Hooray.
Resident diorama maker.
makers in your basement window.
Inwards into your basement.
Slay.
You have to use the slider.
I'm-
Somebody please say something so you can.
I'm so sorry. I can't like the.
I hate that this heart is there. It's just that's infuriating. Don't. You can't. Oh, but I think it's still there.
Let me see.
It's still there.
Slams into your basement. Leafy greens. Yes.
Yes, slams.
We need some leafy greens. It's gonna be for a project that I definitely did not carry through the stream earlier, and that I did not hope to show you tonight during this stream, but now I'm basically forced to do something else. Yeah, we just needed to buy some leafy greens. I'm gonna sculpt the rest, but I had the idea of making the thing that I'm not gonna talk about it's gonna be in a hexagonal shape, the base, and it's already gonna have greenery on it, and it should look like the creature
Shrubbery.
is coming out of the shrubbery, basically like almost like being born out of that little portal, which, yes, you know what it is for. I told you this weekend. It's really not that hard to remember, Sabine. I hoped I could show everybody. I really wanted to show you, but I'm gonna be able to show you soon.
We will see if we can share and when we can share.
We will talk to the people. Do we have the talk tomorrow or?
We don't have an appointment yet.
Okay.
It's
We
this
also
week.
need to do our not taxes, but
Yes, I know.
how
I
many
put it
months do we have?
into a few. I talked to the tax consultant.
Is it gonna be fine? You think?
Yes, it's gonna be fine.
Okay. I'm just worried. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm slowly waking up after being basically in bed for a week, and now everything is coming to me basically like, oh, I haven't finished that one. Oh, I haven't finished that one. Our couples picks. Do we have we did couples picks in Kyoto?
Oh, we don't have those that Danny and Amy did.
We didn't do those. Sadly,
No.
we we need to do our taxes
Yeah.
as well. No, that photo
Taxes.
shoot cost extra, and we spent that money on food. So much food. God, I wish I could just go there to eat. Okay, Sabine with Kem are both Magnus acolytes, so I'm gonna leave them to talk lovingly about worms and their wriggling. The last thing I'm gonna do today is fill this with some filler.
When you do that, I will run away.
Dan and Amy picks are fire. Yes, we do have a few cute ones from our trip to Hakone, and I think they will be done at some point. I hope so. Our photographer was very nice. Amy was very nice to have hired him. Apparently, he has lost his Instagram account.
What?
I just read that right now. Yeah.
Damn.
Somebody tried to hack his Instagram account, and without any warning, they just.
Sucked
And he had like 40,000
wow, that
likes
is
on
just-
his.
that's-
Yeah, that sucks.
That sucks immensely.
But apparently that's been happening frequently on Instagram lately, that people have been just losing their accounts left and right. Because apparently there's a new software that makes it very easy to hack Instagram accounts.
And they are relentless. Like the scam messages to both Instagram and Facebook pages, they are so fucking annoying. Like annoying isn't even like they're infuriating.
Mm. Oh yeah, John is here.
Oh, John just realized that Alice is here now. Yes.
Oh, happy day.
No kimono Jojo pics. I'm sorry. Although you can like rent a kimono everywhere. Like in Kyoto,
Pretty cheap.
everywhere. What? How dare you have work on a Monday afternoon?
Yeah.
The fuck?
How dare you not live in a time zone where right now you should be sleeping?
Right?
It's a holiday for
Oh, it's
us.
holidays. Yeah, then why are you taking
Happy
work off?
holidays. What day is it today?
Martin Luther King Day?
Oh, MLK. Great.
Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Tell me I'm right.
It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That is correct. Yes. I'm so
Is
good.
it?
Somebody told me.
But it's not Black History Month yet, right?
No.
Okay. Korean Christmas. Every day is Korean Christmas around John.
That's February. Okay.
This is gonna probably stink, so should I wait until you're gone?
I will.
I would
manage.
carry it outside once I'm done, but
I'll manage.
huh?
I will manage it. That'll be fine.
Okay. I thought I will match it, and I'm like, huh? How?
I will not match it, but I will manage.
With stank.
I will match it with stank. I'm not
You're not stanky.
Sanya.
No.
I'm not stanky.
That dog, we had Sanya over for the weekend. Sabine and Rajan bore witness
Of
to
the
it.
stank.
She's able to stink up a room something fierce.
I mean, you did massage her belly.
I mean, that was because she kept farting. I was like,
know.
let's try to massage the rest of these farts
It
out.
worked.
Nobody believed me that I was able to massage a fart out of a dog. But when dogs' tummies are like very extended, I can sort of tell when they have like what's it called? Flatulence or whatever.
Flatulence.
And I learned from a vet how to massage that out. It's basically kind of like when you massage a baby, you basically massage down gently, then you massage the tummy a little bit. And then you press on two areas here and here, basically. And I think Sanya was so like surprised when I was like pressed. I was like, because her farts normally are deadly and silent, but in that case, it was very clearly like audible. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and she was like almost like upset.
Aaron says, "Oh, Aaron, change your name again." I would say, "Teach me your ways," but I fear what would come out of Sebastian.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that can be poop.
And here I thought Aaron wants to try it on John.
I mean, I
The
think
puppy coat was cute. Thank you, John. The puppy coat was that brought me so much joy to make. Seriously.
we are currently thinking of adopting a doggo.
There is a
We might not because just practical reasons, but
they're so cute. So many cute doggos. I found a
no, we said we didn't go to Nara, Alice. We weren't able to go to Nara, but it's gonna be something for next time in Japan.
I found a shelter specifically for Nordic doggos, like
Akitas,
Akitas,
Huskies.
Huskies, Malamutes, and so on. And there are like, it's not like a big shelter, but it's big one for a specialized
breeds.
breeds.
Because they do
So
need special homes. You
many
can't just give.
Cuties. Yeah, and we already had a husky, so we.
Our home is husky.
Our
Like,
home is
it's
husky.
not ideal because we
good
need
for
we would
huskies.
need a garden, but it's not
We
bad.
have a garden. We have an outside
Not
area.
big.
It's not huge,
like,
but we have an outside area where the husky can be when it's too warm inside, and also we have we're like on the border of the city, so we have like the fields are basically 500 meters this direction,
that's true.
and that's very good. And I think I haven't really run since Luna passed, and it would do me some
I
good.
mean, jogging or
Yeah. I wasn't running.
I
I
thought for office.
I'm not running for any
I thought you're
office.
finally taking on the Clintons.
Yeah, no. So now
So now, no Ghibli Park. There's so much to see in Japan. Like even Tokyo, I basically We did enjoy Tokyo a lot. Although for me, if for my money, if I when I go back to Japan, and I do want to go back, I would rather see more of the country and smaller towns than spend too much time in Tokyo. Because yes, Tokyo is really interesting and amazing, but it feels like you could spend a lifetime living there and not see everything. And I kind of feel like that would be a waste of opportunity if you're already in Japan and the trains are so convenient and you can travel so nicely through the countryside. Like I feel like you would be missing a lot if you just stayed in Tokyo for the
Yeah.
whole.
Dennis says I actually like Kyoto with the movie park, etc. Kyoto
Yeah,
was
that was
really
very
nice.
good. I like Kyoto a lot.
Kyoto was like really nice.
I wish we had more time to discover, some of the hidden things and other temples and stuff. But what we did in those because in the end it was just
6 days.
6 days. We did so much, and I don't regret a single activity.
No.
I don't regret a single nap that we took because every single nap was vitally important for the continuation. No, actually, no jet lag coming there. We felt pretty good. Coming back, there was a little jet lag, but I also got sick immediately with my leg infection again.
That's
so
true.
It's really hard to say if it was jet lag or if my body
Because
just
we came back on
fucked me over again.
Tuesday and you were sick on Thursday.
Yeah.
Or no, Sunday.
Sunday the fever broke out, but I felt.
You felt off a few days.
Yeah,
before.
I thought it was jet lag, but
yeah.
It was also the same thing that usually leads into me. We just went to sleep, after 24 hours of travel. Because imagine, we started in Vienna.
Yeah, it's like a reset, right?
Had to fly 3 hours to Istanbul airport, spent 4 hours or 5?
4.
4 hours in Istanbul, in Turkey. At Popeyes, shout out Popeyes, shout out.
No, it was.
Shout out.
What was it? Not Popeyes. It was.
Popeyes was next to it. It was.
Carl's Jr.
Carl Jr. Shout out Carl's Jr. Because there's a lot of cool stuff at the Istanbul airport, but it's also very pricey. There was an old bazaar, and Danny and I, of course, had to do the hey, clear the way to the old bazaar. Hey, you coming through. It's a bright new star. Oh, come be the first on the block to meet his eyes. Make way, here he comes. Ring bells, bang the drums. Are you gonna love this guy? That was very cool. I thought we would get arrested for it, but we didn't. There was a Lego store, which Amy, of course, had to vandalize.
Vandalize?
Nah, she just went in and bought shit, and that's great. It's great that she loves Lego so much.
Popeyes is great, but we went with Carl's Jr. because
Carl's
they
Jr. had free refills,
and Popeyes
honestly,
didn't.
Free refills and the only place in Istanbul where you could buy Sprite, which is the only thing Amy drinks, soft drink wise.
Yeah.
So we banked we put our chips on Carl's Jr. and we were not disappointed. The buffalo chicken strips.
Yeah, pretty good.
Very good. And from there on, after 4 hours of waiting, so we were already up for 7 hours straight. We finally boarded our plane to Japan, which was 13 or 12 or 13 hours.
12 hours.
12 hours.
11 hours.
11 hours of straight flight. Which I don't know if you sleep well in planes, but we can basically power nap on planes. I can sleep, but it's never as restful as a real night's sleep, just because of the position you're sitting in. It's probably better in first class. I wouldn't know. I've never flown first class.
It's way better because you can put the seat down completely.
Whatever. In any case, we arrive and and after arriving at Haneda Airport, we boarded a train to Kyoto, which was another 2 hours.
Which was the last train.
It was the last train from Tokyo to Kyoto. We arrived with the last subway at our hotel.
Yeah.
We were so.
They closed the station.
We were so. I've rarely been
we were done.
I was ecstatic.
But it was also like a
reset. We were running upstairs, carrying luggage. I was men, what are you doing? We need to get up the stairs. They're closing the station behind us. the people working at those stations were so nice. They would run with us to help us get to the platform
Yeah.
we needed
They
before
showed
they
us
like
one of the station
Boards,
attendants
yes, yeah.
where we switched trains ran beside us like, you have to go there. You
yeah
have to
yeah
go
yeah
there.
Gambare, like come on, you can do it. And I was like
They were
I-
very
is this an
enthusiastic.
anime? Is this like it was so much fun. They make trying to catch your last train actually fun. I don't know how they do that, but that was fun. Finally arrive at our hotel. Beautiful hotel, great night. Built directly on an onsen. Beautiful. And that we were like wondering, why does the water in our tub or in our bathtub smell so like pool water? And I realized after the fact, like I read after the fact that all the water in that hotel is derived from hot springs from onsen under the hotel, which was really cool.
The shower though. The shower in that hotel was great. The good thing about being like having a 24 hour to having 24 hours exhausting travel is when you then go to bed, it's like a reset. So you just start, okay, it's evening, let's sleep, and you get up the next morning and you're basic. That was
what really helped with the jet lag? The breakfasts. Because I usually don't eat breakfast, but
toilet greeted you every morning.
Yeah. Hi, Pim!
You open.
Did you know the Nihonbashi Bridge?
You opened the.
I had discussions with the toilet.
The bathroom door and the toilet seat, like the lid opens and then it does its little cleaning before you go thing, and then it doesn't say hi, but barely.
I said hi to the toilet.
I said hi to the toilet, but it never said hi back.
No. Hey, Pim! Honestly, those toilets, I get the hype. The heated seat is already nice.
When you have to go in the middle of the night
and
you don't have to sit down on a cold seat, that's really nice.
Shiya Ohashi is a bridge representative of Kyoto that crosses the Kamo River over Shijo Street.
It is past 10, by the way.
Yeah, we're gonna stop.
The toilets in Disney even have a white noise to mask it. Yeah, that is really nice. In Disney, they have white noise in the toilet, so you don't hear each other.
Also, we witnessed an earthquake while at the Disney park.
Hey,
Charles is here.
Hey.
That might be a mask big enough for you, I'm sure. Charles, you're not that big. You're a handsome man.
It's also called Gionbashi.
Gionbashi.
Yeah. I would love to order Japanese toilet, and I haven't even tried it out. It is really nice.
Honestly, another thing when I'm saying like convenience is writ large.
Yeah, you sit on it, you press a button, it sprays your butt. You press a button, it fans.
The fan is honestly, I can wash my own ass, but the fan,
like it blow
I
dries
do
your
like
butt.
that because
it's kind of nice.
Especially like as a big guy, you get swamp ass, and that is.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to take a shit. You just sit down and let it wash
sometimes
your ass.
I wash my ass every time. Like I do wash my ass regularly.
Of course you do.
Here, but if you are like traveling or if you're on the road, there is no bidet. There is no way to wash your.
Yeah, because Austrians
but
are
even if I'm driving for 6 hours, don't you think I would like to dip my balls into some cold, like something warm, refreshing?
Sounds so fancy and like something the South should have. Yes.
Yeah, it is the cure for swamp ass. And people in moist places, like in humid places.
Yeah.
I know swamp ass sounds like a funny thing, but that can lead to infection and to like rashes. And imagine you have a toilet that just blows like slightly warm air in that area of your body where you're like prone to sweating.
Yeah.
And it's just.
There are such things like a travel bidet. I have one. Oh, it's like these thingies you fill up with water and then you spray. Yeah, we have like a a small handheld. It's like it's a tiny shower head, like tiny.
If you're like, I do like to use toilet paper still, but you could get away with not using toilet paper if the water beam is like aimed at your holes perfectly.
But
I don't know how girls do it. I think men could get away without it.
You have to be careful where to spray it and where to spray the used water. But
you don't want that up your urethra. That probably hurts.
It doesn't go forward enough.
Did you see that you can change position?
Yes.
Like I was spraying my grundle, which felt nice, and then I was like, "Let's go back." Oh, that feels nice. Let's go back. Too far, or not? I was like, "Ha."
No, that is exactly where it should be.
Yeah, but I think like it was like bullseye. It was right up my.
That's where it's supposed to go.
Right up my chocolate starfish.
I mean, you can still use toilet paper to dry yourself. The dryer butt, and then just blow dry the rest.
Hey, Pim! Penny on Maltby Bridge.
500 euros US dollar. Yeah, that's more or less the same.
Yeah. If I ever get a toilet here in the workshop, it's gonna be one of those. Honestly, I'm back on the idea of getting a toilet downstairs.
It's just a matter of money.
Yeah, I know.
Because the plumbing.
I plan on making 2024 more profitable for us.
Yeah, we need the plumbing.
We're making business moves. We're not working with some crooked ARs. We're not working with some weird ass representatives no more. This year, 2024, is our model for Brazen Bold is gonna be more double the bread, double the head.
Dragan says the initial positioning for the water jet was measured at the toilet company Toto, which is the toilet company of, I think they're the most. Anyway, every worker had to sit on the toilet and position a paper on the wire to the position of his hole. That is funny.
I mean, sure, they have to basically do a median or what's it called, like a.
Alice wants to start a crowdfunding for new Matthias workshop toilet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You could probably crowdfund new Matthias' career because I really hope that Brazen Bold, we plan on keep doing Brazen Bold out of spite. Last year was okay. We survived last year, even though it was actually pretty profitable. Okay. It was not pretty profitable, but it was enough to survive. This year, we're looking for sustainability, and that means certainly an increase in prices, but also to be more careful when we take on contracts from bigger companies, to be even more bold and more brazen, and ask not just for the money that we think it costs, but basically asking for the money that we need. That could lead to two things. That could lead to us not getting any new contracts, or it could lead to us finding a way to be more financially stable.
Be more profitable. Because the last few years
we've been financially stable. Honestly, if we didn't go to the US every year,
it would be absolutely fine.
We would be financially. I would be fine. I would even be able to put money aside. But the US trip every year,
it's an expense.
It's our one vacation, but it takes up so much resources.
Yeah.
But if I work so much, I want to be also able to enjoy.
Work hard, play hard, right?
Yeah,
but so
it should not be just work hard and then have.
The last few years were still more about survival than about profit, and now we're looking at getting more profitable.
And if worst comes to worst and the companies don't pay us that money, well, then we'll find another way.
Yeah.
Or there's always an option, or just to make it more fair for us, because. We're getting better at gauging, but big projects are still hard to gauge because honestly, you shouldn't be asked to ascertain a price on something that has not yet been built. It is very hard to create an estimate for something that has never been done before.
That means we have to overestimate more.
And then we need to overestimate even more, and we've tried to be more realistic about it. I think we've gotten better at it.
Yeah.
Good night, Alice. Sleep tight.
Good night, Alice. Good night. Yeah.
We are definitely going to see you, Erin. We're definitely going to come.
Oh, yeah. Dennis says, but we're going to the US, and that's not debatable.
I know we're going to Huntsville. We're maybe going to Seattle. We're gonna make everything happen. Worst case scenario, I need to open up a Patreon to fund our vacations. Night, Alice.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna stop here tonight as well.
Worst case, we're only coming to Huntsville.
Or yeah. So I'm gonna leave this here.
Thank you, Erin.
Thank you. We love
We
you.
will probably do. Yeah, same. Suika. Tsuya says same. I struggle with that a lot. Like, yeah, that's the bare minimum, but I also need to pay rent. Yeah, you need to pay rent, and that's.
We're getting better at learning what to ask for. You know.
Yeah, and
I thought that the
and to
project that
ask
we did,
for-
like the spacesuit, we were a
like,
lot
financially,
more.
it was fine. It was just emotionally, it wasn't. It was.
Yeah, but
financially, it was.
If we had gone like 10K more, that project would have been more manageable. Because
Yeah.
then we would have been able to pay, for example, Tsuya, not just.
The bare minimum.
I mean, okay, $3,000 a month is not the bare minimum. I did not earn as much in my old job, but it's definitely. I would like to pay more. I would like to have more flexibility when it comes to the financial. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
That
we,
is total-
we will ask for more so we can give our collaborators more too.
We will try to make it. I mean, of course, we could also just start skipping on paying the collaborators, but that is
No.
not what but that's not how we operate.
No.
That's not the way. I know that's the way a lot of other makers sometimes go.
No.
It's basically start to be predatory towards their own
Collaborators.
collaborators and community, and we
That's
are
not an option.
like we are sternly against that, and that's not going to happen. I would rather go bankrupt and go back to a very normal job than to start taking
off
advantage
others.
of the people that I see as my peers. Not calling out anyone in particular, just saying that is something that happens, and we're not, but not to
Thank
us.
you, Erin. That is so nice. The ISO
I'm not
stream
trying
is
to
soon.
treat people
Yes,
well.
it
I'm
is.
just, you know what, Aaron? It's selfish. It's a selfish need because I don't want to deal with people's criticism after the fact. So if I work with somebody, the last thing I need, like I cannot, like I've never had a deal maybe that has been so out of this world cool that I would have like taken into consideration to take it from the people I work with,
I mean,
to take advantage of the people I work with,
we all
because that would create so much more
it
the
is
amount of money that would have to net me would be enough to move places and change names, because I don't need that sort of drama in my life.
even without the drama. The thing is, it is still an industry that doesn't pay well. So we're very well aware that we're trying to pay our collaborators when we do collab projects. We're trying to pay as fair as possible. We know and we are aware that it's still not a whole lot.
It's not
We
enough.
know.
It's not enough
However,
for us. It's not enough for, but
exactly,
we wanted
we're-
to make enough for everybody.
Not exactly, like not keep a lot for us and then
I
give
could have
out
made
crumbs.
more money on that Starfield project if
But-
we had cut costs on the collaborators. We could have lied and said that the project was estimated to be cheaper, and then we could have probably gotten cheaper prices out of some people,
But
which
in the,
I am not going to do
But in
because
the-
that leads to endless
and
discussions
also
and problems.
without the discussions, I think it's just not cool, and it goes against
And I don't want to do it, of course.
exactly. And what did I want to say? So what we're trying to do in the future is get even better prices to be able to really pay everybody fairly, because that is what we want to do.
And if companies don't want to hire us because of our policies, then they can hire somebody else.
Then somebody else can do the
If
the
anything has been
exploitation.
shown to me is that over the last few years is that only because one option doesn't work out doesn't mean that it's gonna be a bust. Like actually I want to be
This
more
year-
careful to choose which project we affiliate. If we get a new big project, I want to be more
But we are not like, we can't go very wrong, because this year is the 5th year of Brazen and Bold your full time doing Brazen and Bold,
Jesus Christ.
and even though there was a pandemic and everything, we're still here. So
Yeah,
we're doing our best.
Or you know, if the industry turns out into a way like we don't like, there's no contracts, there's no big work, and Etsy's not working well,
then we're gonna do something else.
Then we're gonna find another way. Maybe not as self-employed artists, but maybe
something else. Yeah.
We're not gonna go away. We're gonna, and even if we stop doing BB Prop Shop or whatever, Brazen Bold isn't going anywhere. It will just turn back into a hobby. I might need some time away after. It would break my heart to stop doing this, but also right now I don't feel like.
It doesn't. We're talking here like hypothetical, because right now it's not. We're not shutting down, because right now it's looking fine.
I don't see a point in shutting down. I'm doing what I want to do.
We have a few projects going. It's looking fine.
We're gonna make.
The 5th anniversary is this year. It is in June.
August, I thought.
No.
Okay.
July, June.
We're gonna celebrate.
In summer.
There's gonna be a cake.
There's gonna be cake. It is in summer. It is around the Sommersonnenwende.
Watashi wa Mattia.
This is the prop fee and this is a drama fee. Yeah, absolutely. 5th anniversary DragonCon party. Yay!
Chotomate.
Also, Danny.
Sumimasen.
Danny.
Nandeska. Chotomate means wait. Sumimasen. I'm sorry. Chotomate. Please wait. What is that? What are those?
Danny, I know that she said that, but it's not something that we will.
It's very kind.
It is very kind.
We will try to make it on our own.
Yes.
But it's very nice to know that she wants us there so bad that she would be willing to get us planes, because we love her, but we don't want to take advantage of her kindness. No. James May, sumimasen. Yes. That was the one thing I was able to ask a cab driver. It was like, oh.
By the way.
Yeah, you want to go to bed? Yeah.
No. Two things. First, because you asked the cab driver what that was, and it was a stadium. And the second thing is, one of the cab drivers told us that he was deaf. So Amy and I spent the whole ride in the back trying to find out and learn of YouTube videos what thank you is in Japanese sign language. It's this.
It's this? Okay.
It's this.
Because this sushi.
Because this is in American Sign Language, and this is in.
But with the right hand.
Yeah, the left hand palm facing down, and then the right hand, like you put it on and then up. That was funny.
Yeah, very interesting. Like,
and one of the cab drivers gave me a paper crane.
Oh my god, when you got out,
so
like a folded paper crane. I was like,
that was so cute. I still have it.
That was when
upstairs.
we went to the Toei studios.
Yeah.
That was just
super nice. Was it palm up? No, it was palm down. I'm pretty sure it was palm down.
Okay.
I
have learned something new today. Aaron, tell us.
I'm very sure it was.
Oh, because of the deaf cab driver, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then while you were upstairs before, we decided that I will try streaming my sewing projects on YouTube, because if it's as easy as just putting up my phone and streaming, then I can do it upstairs as well. Because with Twitch is always this whole thing, but if it's just please. I can.
Yeah, that's great. Find a good camera angle.
Yeah.
But Jojo also. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. How to say thank you in Japanese sign language.
Yes, that's what you learn.
BB Shusho.
BB Social.
Well, it made better than the BB No Show. Yeah, definitely. I learned a lot about how to handle pineapples. Although Kim, let's just try putting upside down pineapples somewhere. Like, doesn't have to be your home. And just see people lining around the block to see where the swinger party is at. I've never heard about it. Honestly, that sounds like
I'm not sure if it's a thing.
That sounds like a Margaritaville sort of.
I'm not sure.
Cheeseburgers in paradise,
Austria,
pineapples on the door. Sounds like I'm just saying it sounds like a very American thing.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna be off for today. This was a 2.5 hour stream.
Wow.
This was
That's fun.
a lot of fun. Thank you. We will be live on YouTube from now on. Fuck Twitch and fuck their weird monetization. Fuck their weird.
Did you
way
notice? No ads.
Did you know that the frog from Hello Kitty is called Santorino?
I did not.
Nobody did.
Nobody did. No ads the whole stream, right?
I mean, that might change once we once
Oh, if
once we
turn-
monetize it, but also
Gyambashi.
Gyambashi. Hey, Bim! Good night, Bim! Guess what,
Let's
Bim?
go before
Shio
Sabimsa does it
Ohashi is a
again.
bridge representative of the Kyoto of Kyoto that crosses the Kamo River over Shio Street. It's also called Gyambashi. Hey, Bim! Good night, everybody. This
Good
has
night.
been Santorino!
That was perfect timing.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank
I
you,
might need to
Danny.
get a frog. Just-
We need a frog. Sabimse. Hey, Bim.
Hey,
It's a
Bims!
Bimse.
Oh no, how can we get like custom like
Plushies? Yes.
emojis here on YouTube? I don't know. We'll find
I don't
out.
think so. We'll find out.
Good night, friends. Thank
We
you
will
so
find out.
much. We will be back regularly every Monday from
Yes.
now on. Back on track 2024. Let's get this bish and sleep tight.
You have the mouse over there. You have.
Oh
to-
yeah, I have to
There. Yeah.
stop the
over here.
stream. Stop the steal, I mean.
Stop the stream.
Stop the steal. Goodbye, everybody. January 6th has already passed, so we're unable to stop the steal. Okay. I'm sorry. Good night. Oh, custom. Oh, there's custom
What?
emotes. There might be. I see a loading sign.
I see a loading sign.
Like, subscribe,
subscribe, hit
like
the
and
notification-
subscribe, and hit the notification bell
Right?
for your next.
Oh yeah, hit the notification bell for the next
for viewing
stream.
pleasure. That's what YouTubers do.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
nice.
We're YouTubers now.
Can we do clips and stuff like that?
Oh, it's going up anyway.
I don't know. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
See you soon.
Bye.